I think you guys were both great. You guys had excellent chemistry.
Oh, thanks.
And yeah, I don't know if we were quite ready because we were all like, oh, and I don't get like that very often. I'm like, oh my God, he's hot. So how did you not fall in love with him?
Well, maybe I did. No, I mean, we've become, really good friends, and I think that's just because he's so down to earth, and I obviously didn't know him before his success, but I feel like the person I met is pretty much the same person that he was before then, and he's just really, none of it's gone to his head. If there was any way for you to meet him and not know who he was, you would never know that he's had the success that he has. And he really appreciates his fans too, which I remember the first day that we were shooting out on the water, sailing all day. We didn't have a lunch break or anything. It's a very physical day in the sun. And we got back to the marina, and there's about like 100 girls just waiting for him with, their cameras and all these stuff to be signed. And I looked at that crowd, and I was, thank God they're not here for me, because I could not imagine
that they will be soon. So go ahead.
But I couldn't imagine, talking to anyone at the end of that day. And that's when I gained a lot of respect for Zac. Was he stood out there for like an hour after that crazy day and took the time to talk to every single person, take photos, sign stuff. And so he just gets it. He gets it.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
So wait, where's the flaw then? He's hot. He's sweet.
I can genuinely say I have not found a flaw in him.
He's perfect.
He is. He is.
That's so nice.
Like, he is.
So now, how did the sailing training go for the two of you?
Zac is a natural. He had it in no time at all, and me not so much.
You look like you knew what you were doing.
Yeah. I totally knew what I was doing.
Thank God it's acting.
Yeah. But we did most of the sailing at the beginning of the movie, and then, we were filming the movie, and then towards the end of the shoot, we had to do one of the scenes where me and him are in, like, one of the smaller, the 420 type boat together, just out on the water for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And
that one where you said, I knew you'd come find me?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And usually we had, it was all movie magic, and it was rigged to a bigger boat, and we're pretending we're sailing. But at one point, they're like, okay, now we want a wider shot, so you guys are going to go off. And it was so windy, and I was so scared, but Zac was just like, okay, take this, go. And he knew exactly what he was doing. I was just following what he was doing. But it was so much fun, because then all of a sudden you realized we're sailing on our own right now. It was really cool.
Were you nervous at all about the kissing scenes? How does that work?
How does that work? I mean, kissing scenes, I've done them before, and it just becomes really technical to the point of, you turn your head this way, I'm turning my head this way, your nose can't block here. It's all about camera angles and stuff. And then, by the time that we had shot that stuff, me and Zac had done like 4 weeks of rehearsals before, and we'd been filming for a while, and we had become like a very close crew. We had a good group on this set, and so we were, hanging on and off set, and all of us. And so by the time we got to that, I mean, we had become really good friends, so it's just kind of, I wasn't nervous. He puts you at ease pretty easily, and so yeah, it is what it is. Everyone thinks that it's this really big romantic thing. Like, no, there's, all these lights everywhere. There's a bunch of people watching. Yeah. There's a camera in your face, and it's not this heated moment that you can get really pulled into. It's very technical.